My name is John Cordray, and you're watching The Calm Files. I'm a national certified therapist, and I'm the calm expert. And today I'm going to be addressing the question that I get asked a lot. What's the difference between worry and anxiety? Coming up in this episode of The Calm Files. This is one of the questions that I get asked probably the most when people find out that I'm a therapist. They ask me, so what really is the difference between normal day-to-day worry and anxiety? And there is a big difference, and there are also some things that are similar as well. And how I describe anxiety, I describe it this way: worry intensified, meaning that anxiety starts out with worry, but it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and magnified to the point where it lasts a long time. Worry is a normal human emotion. You worry about paying the bills. You worry about getting a good grade on your test. You worry about certain things that are really situational, things that come and go. But anxiety is much more than that. It's more intense an emotion. It's an anxiety, it's that intense, draining, debilitating worry. That's why I call it worry intensified. So if you have anxiety, it's that anxiety that makes you nervous tenfold, makes you worry tenfold, and it just doesn't go away. It's like a leech on your back, and it sucks the life out of you. It sucks the joy out of you. And really, all of us need to have a certain amount of worry. All of us need to have a certain amount of fear. That's normal. That's what makes us human. And to have a normal or a certain amount of worry and fear or even stress, it keeps us from really doing things that would harm us. So we've got to have those resistance in us. We've got to have feelings that tell us, wait a minute, you probably shouldn't do that. But then there's beyond that. It's beyond the situational, and it becomes more day in and day out. It's the worry that's intensified that it just won't go away. And so that's the biggest difference between worry and anxiety. Worry comes and goes. Anxiety stays for a long time. It lasts a long time, and it's not easy to get rid of. I do want to offer this hope. If you have anxiety and you say, yeah, I really think it's more than just worry, I think it's anxiety. Here's the good news. Anxiety is very treatable. You can get help. That's good news. And so you don't want to try to suffer in silence or by yourself. If you have anxiety, you need to reach out for help. And I recommend that you reach out for help with a therapist. They'll walk you through it. It doesn't mean you have to see a therapist for all of your life. It doesn't even mean that you have to use medication, but it means that your anxiety is treatable, but you have to reach out for help. It might be just as simple as talking to somebody and say, I'm really worried about this, and you might just need to hear somebody speak the truth to you and say, you know what, even if that happens, you're going to be okay. And so that tends to help you with your worry. But the anxiety just is persistent and it's consistent, and it's just really hard to live with. So that's my answer to the question, the difference between worry and anxiety. I hope this was helpful. If you find that this is helpful, I would invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is what I do. I'm a national certified therapist, and I'm the calm expert. I want to help you learn to keep calm. I also want to direct you to my website at johncordray.com. I have a podcast and other great resources that will help you learn to keep calm. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on The Calm Files.